Welcome back to Chastastic Gaming. I'm Chastastic, and today we're playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Now, I don't really think this game needs that much of an introduction, so without further ado, we're just going to go straight into it. Okay. Sorry, a little bit of controller issues there, and here we go, Emerald Hill Zone. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was probably the most played Sonic game, my most played Sonic game, though I would probably say, I don't know, I'm finding it really hard to tell whether it's my favourite or not. Quite recently, a few years ago, I think it was about 2010, oh god, time's starting to fly by really, really fast now. In 2010, I want to say, when XBLA released a port of Sonic CD, I was so excited and I was so happy I played that game. It was a game I'd never experienced beforehand, and now that I've experienced it, I'm so happy I have. Essentially, when they went into development of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, it was split into two teams. There was Sega of America, who worked on what we now know as Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which I'm playing just now, and Sega of Japan that worked on, they worked specifically on Sonic CD. Now, the cultural differences between the games and just the tones are very, very apparent, because this doesn't, because yes, there's some elements of this that feel a little bit Japanese, but Sonic CD, especially when you look at its J-pop intro and everything, and the anime-style cutscene at the start, it's just... Whoa! How did I get in there? Whoa. The anime-style cutscenes, it's very, very apparent that it's very, very strong Japanese origins. Now so I've just beaten the easiest boss in this game. Well, depends on how you look at it. Just to let you know, I might be going through this quite quickly, but it's not a speed run by any means. I start to slow down quite substantially later on in the game. Now, Chemical Plant Zone. This was the chosen level from Sonic 2 that was remade to represent Sonic 2 in Sonic Generations, and it was beautiful in Sonic Generations. In fact, Sonic Generations just as a whole was an absolutely beautiful game. Especially after so many flops like Sonic 06. Which is actually a game I finished the Sonic campaign more out of principle than anything else. I never bothered with Shadow or Silver. It just didn't appeal to me. The game was terrible. The game was bad and it should feel bad. But the internet's already spoken enough about that, we don't need to go over how bad Sonic 06 is again. Now, there's an achievement on XBLA to have done this in 50 seconds, which I probably could have shaved a few seconds off that, because I have got that achievement on XBLA, but I didn't get it today. I wouldn't have got it today, but we're still making progress. And we've got a continue that we're not going to use. Okay. Now, there's an extra life just near the start of this level. In fact, I've missed quite a lot of extra lives, so I'm aware of this, but this one, there is no way to miss it. Boing. Spiders! Get myself a shield. So, question of the day, what was your favourite Sonic game? Sonic and Knuckles, with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, is definitely a grand experience, but I feel that... weird. Slowed down it for no reason. Sonic, it is a grand experience, but I feel if you play it in one sitting, it does feel like a little bit too much. There's only so much you can do, so much Sonic you can do in one sitting. Because I think I would probably take me about an hour and a half or so to beat. Now I do love playing games, but you know, of course, I wouldn't make a channel about playing games if I didn't like playing games. But there is only so much of one game that I can take in one go. It's actually in saying this is actually beneficial to drop down at that point, because that takes me here. which makes it much easier. Brings me up to a higher level where I can get out of the water faster. There we go. Now I've got to be careful here or I'll fall back in the water. Hi, Tails. I'll leave you there. Oh, I missed it. Oh. Oh, that's lucky. But yeah. Oh. Lucky I remembered that was there. There we go. Now this boss is quite annoying because it still has the death traps there that can kill me in one hit if I drop down. And I normally kill him like this. And he'll move out the way like a troll. There we go. As long as you're that boss is easy as long as you're very careful. Bunnies. I think they're supposed to be hawks. It's a water level, so just practice our swim in there. There you go. Practice that front crawl. There we go. So, Aqua Ruin. I used to always think it was Aqua Run, but then again, I wasn't a very literate child. Whoa. I always thought that those were the basis of Grounder from the Sonic, the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. Oh. And I managed to jump on that block that was... I don't understand why these cherry trees seem to stop the enemies from hitting me. It's almost like I'm in disguise or something. Okay, there we go. We're getting so many of these levels done in under 60 seconds, aren't we? As I said, not a speed run. I think my times start to drastically slow down after this level. But what we'll do is we'll play the next level and then that'll be us for today. Now, something that's really, really awesome about this level. Watch, if I jump on that and then jump on that, and if I stay on this, it breaks off and floats on the water. Just a little wee thing that you only would notice if you played the game in a certain way. Oh. But unfortunately, I'm now on the underwater route and I tend to try and avoid the water as much as possible. Oh. So, the cherry trees stop me from getting hit by things, but that scenery being in front of me doesn't prevent me from being hurt. That's a little bit cheap. Oh. We're just breaking these priceless artifacts. No, it's fine. Nah, nobody will mind. We're just ruining their ancient civilization and all their bits and all the history and whatnot. Nah, nobody will mind. It's fine. Oh. And if you just jump there, you're on that. Now the really weird thing about this level is when he comes over my side, if I just stand here, that hammer won't hurt me. Oh, actually, sorry, I stand corrected. It doesn't hurt me if I touch it, but it does hurt me if it hits me. There we go. Okay, and on that note, guys, I'm going to call it for today. We'll come back next time with part 2 of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic, do you like Tails? Like, comment, favourite, and subscribe. And I've been Chastastic of Chastastic Gaming, and you have a fantastic day. Bye!